Yo, assalamu alaikum badingolo. Dalam sehu kal bismillah YouTube online bantaba on the late edition on YouTube online bantaba. I'm not meant to come today, like you know, on Tuesdays. This is gonna be a quick one, quick update. So it's not a formal program, but comment Carl Atol Molmen joined right now. Bafla welcome. I hope the platform will not break like the problem that we had yesterday. So hope that will be sorted. So I told I'll join right now. It's obviously 11:18 p.m. right now, 23:18 p.m. in the UK, 10:18 p.m. in Gambia. It should be midnight 18 right now in Europe. So I think it's pretty late for a lot of people. But I just want to some of my programs are in the Bamba. I think Marian and Fatsen Sabali. We'll have a special program here tomorrow. That is going to be a very interesting conversation tomorrow. But the reason not a sign for Kachar demanding Sotoja Walla Nutiko. Nalon control we are all extremely paranoid about this election. Not paranoid, but this election is very, very important for Gambia. Look, Dalilo Minanata. Ngalon ne ko mo bebe ni election ta kana seriously bari ninga jibe mbelbe ke kana banko kam nata même fo Gambien wala wala jinti ko Adama Barrow na la mulu ani NPP lafta ka Gambien wol bully aliela dia munyal jele ali ngam bang ali kana song ndol bele kanyanta nyim banko la ndele kanyanta yi ye bullying tactics le create alke dia munyal jele Alkela Rifrafol Jele, somebody like Ahmed Jite. I've never mentioned his name, but Mananamba Tofola, because ye Gambia la net the people's top platform or dialale. Somebody may alango ala citizenship is questionable. And ngafu for a very good reason. Ate fongale afoko Obama na farmer botana bantala. Mala naturalization procedure je. Unless ntenga oje, mala citizenship questionable. Mafoko ni bama ni fama manke Gambia noti. Ita manke it's a naturalized knowledge, but we have to see the naturalization. Nte mafo ate fongole afoko ala bama na fama bobota na Senegal. So listen, you know what really annoys me? Adama Barola politicization of our the people's talk a yabatele warata. Nyin sifal se keno Gambia. Politiko kele bari nyin sifa namananke Gambia. This is very annoying. Ibrahima Silla wol kata radio to ka nonsense diamol fo ka foko mol lafta kitul bully ka foko patiol be janne ye mol tala mel bota APRC Ibrahima Silla ñomo ignorant ringon temaje Gambia Ibrahima Silla la karango ma nafa fenna the little education I mentioned for aya makoy pour que dogo lati being a breaking news moyle Pamoru la programme auto and we wait ntema interest soto auto ntema information soto auto Pamoru ko abina explain ko Ibrahima Silla meda fo la Gambino le ko yala bungo janile ntema ma information soto but pa ko ay information soto le ko wo manke tonyati so we wait for that day. That was breaking news on Meme Kering today. But one thing Ibrahima Silla ntolum na ba defantela le fo janni election because Ibrahima Silla saying ay alanying yefi ma tay mba tandila la ko ndolle fana mbake la ma tayoti Ibrahima Silla la lombali ambe wala tandilal every time nanata he is a very ignorant fool that guy nko Ibrahima Silla mo musulmo leti musulme ya kono mol ka bonan jahiliya la le ye kafu musulmo kono ye tubi bari nane ya jele ko islamu ani jahil kafu ye pact sign agreement Ibrahima Silla yo jomin tole the guy is as ignorant as Adama Barrow wala ne tol ñoo den biatata diamo coffee show ako UDP ka mol ako political party te gambe that's a normal thing Ibrahima Silla kamata ko moment tama jamani jang let's not nga islamic nga example bolina dino la karola mol ka tubele ka kake muslimoti anoni mo tubi da kala ibuka fo hani mo ka bo kafiri ala tubi yaka muslimoti pour moy be APRC ay parti GDC ay na UDP ite woning alliance o compare la momo yalon ko itela 5 common senses bela ite te o compare la but yalon winom Ibrahima Silla kata di am coffee show because Peter Gomez buka press back I don't know why I don't want to speculate Ibrahima Silla to fola in a debate molma put on the spot ngali adele bi nyawur koma ay amejite doyande nyamen anala wuru ba be nyawur koma la into aliajel the guy was all over the place among kumale for me sense make Gambia bele o debate jibe so ñunumu loud mouth so riffraffle lamiti yes I call them they are riffraffs intellectually they are riffraffs ila brain buka work a Gambia information minister mome yalon ko jang ay Amnesty International praise Ibrahima Silla man kuma fo janka anam Amnesty bi wala ka Amnesty bala diamo munen kam faaje bi bira ka foko aka Mamadou Bojang gar wale because yelni MPP ngolje ibuka hani ka mol tofo Ibrahima Silla will never mention names ngo Ibrahima Silla if you are brave as you call yourself call out names control kila name call out nyaming abe Mamadou Bojang gar wale kan wonen min ketanu governor commissionerati ako soundana UDP le ay this man fanan gar ni la kumo fo jele somebody adversely mentioned abe Jumala Baba Dending Jobate ntol fon ntol UDP ko le follow criticize ntol manka toluti ntol fon le bo condemn ali ajele social media bona fide UDP members disagree with what happened in Saroja ni lolu wokata NPP wadal sal ko tembe ni UDP la atol la nyimu foni ya kafoleti almanke tonya folalti ntol ka tonya le fo UDP wala UDP ni NPP la difference oti ni nga tara NPP mo kilne funtita je na manke Fatou Jaw Maneti ko Fatou Jaw Mane wala kelo aya kenu Gambia le wo make palace ni laut ayo prove le recently all right Ibrahima Silla do ko kele ay kelo kele so call he was not even genuine comme atene suntu tour be nyame but Ibrahima Silla la nonsense o warata bakele Ibrahima Silla la nonsense o warata walatina altajela ka diamu platform to namanke coffee shop Peter Gomez la coffee show, you sit behind a microphone and Peter Gomez will read text messages. What is different from you go and do face-to-face with journalists? Abugata media platform, maybe the only platform abitadame, well for the people, by the people, but all for the Muka Lions all yele. I said it, they will not, Ibrahima Silla dare not take us on a platform. Na hanita. Ni Ibrahima Silla ko atemu banku dingol to lansaro control benyame ako he is right I challenge him to any media platform apart from a platform of a boycott because that it out any platform me along is on the UDP boycott I'm not going there but apart from that any platform Ibrahima Silla I can take you on because itela ni mu lombaliality dino mol ka bonan kafo ko le kafu muslima la moli accept momam bonan kafiri ala tubi kila Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam ya fay ko haninte tala ela brain ka walk nyaadi le ni APRC dingol tada GDC te baylano de Gambians in Germany Holocaust keta jele Ibrahima Silla itamatale malon fo history karane ba because ngalon ko ibang ila karamo man jamfa we know that we know you ila karamo man jamfa Ibrahima Silla ite ikam mal ko momme yalon ko fon hani basic education amasoto Ni Adama Barrow like a sifal for we can understand. But not you, somebody who claimed to be a BBC freelancer. You can represent British Broadcasting Corporation. Your story in Dingo Safejo. Ika this wayward comparison. I mean, Mamadou Sabali wole gara wale kambara man haniki tofu. Mamadou Sabali ke Ibrahima Silla tofala. Aka tofale. Rather than ibe molu gara wale la. Why can't you be brave enough? You have kari. The politics wale kono. Mol tofu. Don't just throw words out there. Then I call your name out. I call Adama Barrow's name out. I call Mambure's name out. But in the radio to ibe kumolu faila. Because you are a coward. Alright? Because if you are brave, me jo Mamadou Bojan tofo. Afo Mamadou Bojan menkena nun governor UDP ata. Bari wo fon itela wel ila lombalia. Ibe wole tandikan. Ila ignorance ibe wole tandikan gamianola. Allah ni kafo let me anongo. How can a responsible government aliye microphone di any Tom Dick and Harry la o mari kataka mandinka kofo munen juso demi bi Gambia la law make sol biribe nyin constitutional biriye nyin sectional blague pour présence la mid people stola ima di pour mo kata lo ka fo manding Sidi Touré mu manding koleti ali kali konte mu manding koleti alte fatala mandinka diamo la public platform to atol mo furingolo nyinka tribal discord le mamandi banko kan. In fact, ako ate malutale Adama Barrow ye mandinkolu bunya bakele. So this guy is encouraging Adama Barrow. Palaso di mo dola kanadi mandinkol le kotenko mandinkol have enough. How dumb is that? Because mandinkas proportionally they form the majority. Womo ala le creation already. Jang nina ta tubab du jang. Ntolla jang. Koyol ka palaso mala wala ka siya mo fi wolti. Because koyol le siya ta England jang. Fata koyol le siya ta jang. Common sense. All right? Indian ol be janni. Mofingol be janni. Bari koyol siyata. So nina ta palaso la koyol ka palaso men so mofingol bu ka so Indian ol bu ka so. Atol la ñu furindi ya waratale. Alte la mol la platform to. Sa Dawda Kairaba Jawara. Ñu nonsense bu ka kenu. Because wo mu alpha sobe woleti. Bari ni ñaton ko kurmo soto. Me alon ko atela agenda is pour ka siwo palaso ka microphone di mol la. Aliya dati every time nko Gambia mandinkolo. Gambia man ninka kebalo ali funti ali nyin ko dang yaaje fitino ni lafta danna ika dang ajanta danna dami ali diamu Adama Barrow na la moliye ni diam to podium oto ye mandinkol to blake tol fo al tajela Amad Bakalo la ka fulol to fo bang ali surwa jumale ka lo men ka surwal to fo platform to ako Adama Barrow mo mandinkolati aya bulo churi Adama Barrow la ko Adama Barrow mandinkolom borun tol bele nga kanto je baba li ko Adama Barrow mu fuloliti anu Adama Barrow man funti ko atemanke fulati ni Adama preta ko musara huloliti nim pareta mu mandinkolati wo fama is neither here nor there. I don't give a hook what tribe Adama Barrow belongs to, but what really annoys me and mandinka kebalu nyanta lola le delegation of form yani nonsense bula Adama Barrow le siko tutukan na banko kan Adama Barrow le fulol invite State House. I'm pretty annoyed about this today. Because this nonsense got to stop in our country. Just because you want presidency, you want to use the meet the people store. Sidi Touré now Mandinko, who cares? Is he representing Mandinkas? Palasola distribution, what has that got to do with tribe? Alikali Kontemo Mandinko, who cares? Altenyin nonsense obula nyine Rwanda mala. Nyin siku wale Rwanda mala ntolman nila fitinola. Bari ni president soto me alonga ma ke kuolong. Jawara e Gambia mara le sanje tansaba. Mo namana lo podium oto kanyin siku agenda promote 30 years. Yaya Jammeh nala Yaya Jammeh ate fangole kafo. Alota foni la ay jolal Kadafi. Afango badi ngol lo wolti. Bago mo se hani ka même fo badi ngol mo do ta falalo. Bari Yaya Jammeh ite mo jela ay lo ala podium kono. Kani nonsense of promote. Sako momi ala manke public official. Yala mone fo en kamfa. This made the people's store is supposed to be. Na 6 million on the deputy only 10 million approve. 10 million as a do no health sector. 10 million as a police ol ma ko inol $10 million as a do no sene bundatol nga banko deny wala nko president ita ay yayi ay banko la problem of nga bengoje denkilo fo nga laaji ka lawyer dabo counter fo nyina nyenta kala mid the people stop bari ni diamuta se kumbalo wol dol ko president on ni politico kata nyolale yaji nyine kumole kan kamfa yes president mo political position but Adama Barrow birata after state of the nation address munan na man politico kataji ngamera la banko la doko yari review wala keje so because state of the nation address ya president katamena national assembly is clearly defined wala na nata taji abuka GDC fo abuka UDP fo amahani ala speak ya safayen man sakunda la achievement yo le foje fo muna nalma foko political position non so nata state of the nation abe lawyer dago to fola jela mama kandidato foje atolu kungol ka tamanyadi state of the ali yake campagne na wolti ni alaman tankala muna nan ko the importance of this election wallahi gambianolu nali mal lafina banko turtumbung al carte o ni mas ni kafu furi ngol because ñunu anontolu UDP me yamaro dil ando ngalo ne ko nakebale wisdom sorole lo ay dabo fila kanata tola ndolla tote kala Adama Barrow NPP ndolu ben 5 point agenda la wafila andung alinga tandi ñul la ko they are childish they are immature alinga tandi la ni lawyer dabo bota abulata silola on the 4th kuma ka kanak foje me yalon ko kuma NPP kumolam kuma kana foje Adama Barrow la mansa kundan so challenge nole on policy par ñunu fele na mid the people ñene kata mid the people to furi ngoti kabri Gambia fa ngosoto ñunu beñi menke kan sama kata buffer zone sunkuto me ka fa Fatim Sarr ala information o bulum bulu jam Fatim Sarr me yalon ko loya dabo la futuo city in fact anana lotalo no independent mayoral election one time anata withdraw a joint UDP ye woleta ye kodo diala woko ateka cross capital from UDP sama kata wala celebrate way mu ne fo Fatim Sarr defo o ay ndaw welengara mu ne len dañ ma jox ñu ne ma print 300 t-shirts even solen bokut I have the text message here let me read the text message from this guy meaning message o kinyanang nga lamoy nga read akonye ko the former mayor aspirant named Fatim Sarr, who later withdrew from the race and endorsed Talib for the mayorship, now want to cross carpet from UDP to NPP. Fatim, a native of Talinding, but now marrying, she got married at Wellingara. She was UDP, and when, okay, I'm reading as the text comes in, just like that, so there'll be some mistakes there. She went further by saying H.E. Lawyer Usenu Dabo is one who tied the knot between her and her current Jambur husband residing in Wellingara. Fatim, in a meeting yesterday, told us that she wanted to go back. She wanted us to back her when she announces her loyalty to Barrow and NPP at Buffer Zone on Wednesday, on Samadi. She said it doesn't matter which party one is affiliated with. All what she wants is for her to benefit, and those who will accompany her to benefit. Do me, I do you. I'm reading this text message verbatim, yeah, as it is written, okay? Akamemfo jawolo nyede Fatim be block no male ko ye bulano ma it doesn't matter for it genuine because ni na fa soto je so be nyine parade la sama this is all masterminded by Sidinjai because she told us that she is dealing directly with him. Because Fatim can Sidinjai like a deal. In fact, she said they promised to bring 350 t-shirts to her today for the youth to wear on Wednesday, according to Fatim. This shows the tactics Sidinjai plays on Barrow to make him believe something that is not true. This is what my source told me. And on Sama Albajelale, this lady will announce that she has left UDP. But in issue for man sama nanjam. Munen sama nanjam. Gambia alinga chahano bula. Alinga sila daji kola. Hakole balin Gambia dingol tema. Ali si kuo bondi met the people store. Si kelo moma laka moneke. Si kuo niafo. hana te ba fokan ni ngani Senegal la ibuka mol la interpretation or control because momo sa interpret how he or she wants to interpret it ngo mandinko kilimantra Gambia bari nendiro mem mata mandinko la kabri Yaya Jammeh start saying boto kono we thought is a thing of the past say ni mansa kundale kana Adama Barrow woka gara walele ka buka dalo akam bari ñu ko kuma foka bon Adama Barrow le da kon atele ke bulala ngo ale kana yalla mo nan ka kamfan na député wol kana député wolu say malam fa be recess la because Gambia la parliament wol ka recess même fon soton te mamela parliament ka soto dunia kono. When was the last time you sitting soto banko problème be sharing mo bukalon député wol be deyri ngo alta alia press conference ndol ka del jantol la MPO they even make noise even out of the parliament building bari Gambia ni ñuluje député moto Mr. Speaker Madam Speaker, I want to thank my colleagues. I want to do this. Would not work. That conservative way of there is no fairy diamol bukake député bumoto because be député kili nyata noise make la ñinale ko where they take impact ima impact Gambiano li alon ko aliye noise make la aliye funti nko social media ka noise make fal bu na impact jabam atole sembo warta social media in terms of the atole oversight atole the legal authority the mandate ntol masoto ntol ka diamule bari député wala fongal sitano Facebook live lay fongal Facebook live yo diam fo député wol du ñanta ka diamu National Assembly da male because of ale immunity soto National Assembly alte funti la le diamu it's not only rally do la député wol ñanta ka diamu wala député wol ñanta tala all these radio stations je molu kan na mid the people's tomura ika tiketo jo mole ka bonan diaspora ikana garbage fo ka foko bali ya fasa alu nyim bali ya fasa jumale folo ya start na man kala nafike yati Adama Barrow la ya start yala alka fala le tawla mol tawra mo sembal because moli a catalog of ifon so le soto jang Adama Barrow lota URL ako Yaya Jammeh fo ñin ko le ya fasa fameta nyaton ka yalla ako Sadawda Kairaba Jawara tala alamane mani kafar kay ako nyani kolle o fasa akate fana URL kolle na tafa wolo na ka foko mama kandeni ate bobo tam URL wonyanta kol jumale ka badi ya fasa agenda promote modern Adama Barrow aji yam sekla diamu kilingo ka foko albadi ya fasa allafto wala kala santo te kala jang ala landi because Adama Barrow lon president at role model atele loto URL unless you want to be hypocritical bari yalo molu mel yalon ko e ketela e atiketo joyenne ni bita Gambia ite be nyine no la alta nyin kul sugar coat la no however alsa nice ni no it is completely wrong because ika mune agitate banko kan ni jolal ye fanje ko ni managing director lulol be mo mandin koleti sur walte fanje laji so banjunu ka minister woro wala de cabinet banjunu ka ambassador mo jellam what is neither here nor there bari Gambia kunta yamembe Gambia meet the people's store kubuka fo woto kunta ya diamol alka microphone di loose canon la ni nyanta danale ndebe diamu kamera nali afo sewu sedli be mandin ko le tabanta mandin ka agitate kan bari ale mandin ko to landi med the people's store ali surwa to landi med the people's store ali fula to landi med the people store forget about tribe talk about policy talk about the security sector reform could be your main topic of discourse. This gentleman could not say nada in that security sector. Ye molki talk ile ye molki san hosle wala security sector reform nyawuru lewa ba school kanko security sector reform wolom ka institutional transformation sama ka dajikol falin ka molla behavioral falin wolom security sector reform ti tajirenta ya memena security apparatus kan security ta ke landi fongol la ka president ko confidence building sama nan sanji lulu president mo fongo la fongo la soldier rolla foka 600 extra forces la bondi na Senegal and you want to go stupidly and defend ko ñi man secondary security sector reform kan state house nga fa le janne dula do le state house Gambia sojoro lo ko buke singo lo je is a no go effort ali Gambia sojoro ni Gambia state house Senegal ul damale ka tambi dulalo in our own backyard in our own country ni election o manke chahan election o wala nan nata de Gambia ni nga ni election o muta chahan ni man sakunda ni manke NPP man sakundati bari membe siri nyato atele tata NPP form comme nyaawuru ye men fo to nyalo right ite mo president oti inamana security inamana police station visit ima army headquarters visit bari ite the only thing that you did wolon kataka police station lo manka mankunda kela korralo sayen nyin promisol bebe kala mbe hospital mu wonne lola imaje kunum ana asilo do fo bi jala fta to fo la ma to fo do akaka ala interpreter la nyininka fo la min tam la nyininka wala ba because the guy is just good at making empty promises because tell her iman support sort of combo feni kesela ntele nga fo mote combo control la imam combo la lansarol combo ika combo ika berika malefo gunjor shukuta bakaw do la busu mbalawol ma fon la même ma fon ni man wolu dominate ite ko ite jambour le dominate ite rali ke jambour alga picture sol se anlulo picture fon jumale dofta jang ali video zoom out just zoom out the video albe dindi wala jele be sifari njete melan ko carte debo ali la video zoom just zoom into it and you will see what I'm saying because pictorial information wobuka mabono mobuka monene no wala sukuta le nyunu kijo fara UDP la sukuta ke balle farinje tap alo video jibe ale ta jambour ale dindingol jibe ale video ala zoom out ibe fam fala this election is done deal Lamin Jai woman Lamin Jai is just ntemalo Lamin Jai mo sifamenti I don't even know what his level of education is but I bet Lamin Jai la educational form amanta tertiary education ngamara dante secondary le I stand to be corrected but he doesn't like somebody who has gone to tertiary education the third layer who says President Barrow doesn't have support in Combo because it be kamfari in a UDP la network of boycott aliko saying mbe kelelale alin kele bring it on ale platform soto nyaming ndol nga UDP nga na platform soto andal la brain man betanto la brainti albuko call analyze la men jay te ko angale kan correct mo fon safeno I think you need to go and learn yela grammar improve ni la fitata la media world because ika fe mo safe Twitter ya safe je la men jay official ite ni ka angale kan correct mo fon safeno sometimes ni moli la wala ne na ramo sabale la story safe janni mol ma kona fi ñobo ni ñanda because ina tay fan clarify because there was no clarity in what you wrote mol ma kona so people misinterpreted it but ndenga je ngoy ko lamin jama anglais kan wala moy ala fta même fola mo atole amirabe même foka man to foka nin combo atole je control ase koy election lungo abe koy lale ali tara wuri kam Facebook oto nte fam wo political banta fam I don't mind ndol ben picture bondilal ngola dabo inshallah kanata tolal alama niyo sila la kayra kono alama fotata kayra kono ni lo dabo fotata combo ngal dara jambour ndol bi dala jeli aliya banda men tol ba start la wolt and the good thing is atol le betala nomination fond tol le be laban ngal be crowd competition wala bring it on nsalon ko gambino lo jumala support kan genuinely ndenga moje me alon ko nabe Angleterre jam tamari to fala afangola mo tata o mitundula to worta kato fayla baroye woyo mari fango dimile bari kule asambaji so mo sifa be banjul meetingo jena ba masla system dole bi jew fo or something like that wol tata banjul meetingo tol wol tata je kumba bal yalla wol te bakato fayla baroye opposition or crowd wala important because opposition or jama wala katalaji on their own volition president o security kataji security jama be o crowd kono imantral atelier ala le famo nene crowd la wo famo mante sama na jande ni crowd ko man sama na jam bal munen kam fa bi Ibrahima Silla la nonsense diamo wende me bakele wala nabe molbe block kam because he's a coward ni te banke kawati te ko de long Gambia information ministry ibe tunko mare na block la munela yente block itatante on block because ila fete na account of follow wala na ngi i block ngi fay nyamo kono andon tamante on block la because ntebe nyamen ni nga mo block nga min la genuinely ntebu ko mo block nga fombe yurundundu lay kamen safi Ibrahima Silla la furiya warata bakele Ibrahima Silla wol sifa le Gambia tina no wonder I'm not surprised bring pa modu ye breaking news ke ko pa yara fam pa modu ko imang Ibrahima Silla la bungo jani pa modu la fo membe kerimbi ntema fo anu akabo explain na le ñaatu so we wait for that but I would not be surprised Ibrahima Silla ngalon ko ila karango man jamfa ngi lonne ye ang ila ngale kamo betata baro otile de I will give that to you itele spoken English ila spoken English le betata alama baroti wo namanke mansali ba foti abuka fen fono woda malatu mansali ba fo ani telindiro 5 years abe president yala mala angale fon improve na golden opportunity sotole ya jamme birana tanu aya fon improve le biri ya jamme nata la angale kawman correct but bira with time he improved himself tremendously ñilo smart people olti bari munen kamfa Ibrahima Silla ko alright ako mo itoluka APRC alliance ako is normal monati na Germany Holocaust imunene yege ya ban monana wolma alliance form alien ñi banku jumale misilme ya fon misilme sa Ibrahima Silla ite ñong ila lombal ya tambita bakale ila furinde ya warta wo banko kanne because misilme ya fon kono mol ka bonan kafir ya le ka dum bari na manaje iko kila ning kafiro le pact sign ina no jominto la samana pact comme atol ni APRC l'executive pact men sign agreement ale jominto UDP ni APRC ko nada more you are adversely mentioned torture human rights violation don't UDP dingol bafala le no ninna party amar army we will make noise and that's why we did it in the case of Babanding Jobate and UDP will definitely react on that because wanyanta kelale all right we don't need alleged torturers he's a torturer he's an alleged torturer because they're allegations he's not guilty in a court of law so I am going to be very responsible here he's an alleged torturer but apart from that Babanding Jobate ani mo jamali tapale yalke ekol wala na UDP dingol lote tonya fasa Ibrahima Silla say ni diam te every day molbe jabila yalon Gambia munon problème oti ala le nyaka si kare la ndol fo jang ni plateau motaka fo jam bake and please let nobody not write that here for me ni mo malafilo go and write and if you want to be quiet that's your problem we will not allow nonsensical people to spew garbage na banko kan nga foko alingam fon civilized de Ibrahima Silla mo important alinkana Ibrahima Silla ma important atolo na information minister ko Amad Babe nyami iko kuma fo aka fo radio leto wala nakatasi coffee show because coffee show mo buka challenge Peter Gomez will always push a little bit and pull back I have realized that because Peter Gomez should have asked Ibrahima Silla you can't institutional personalities all compare why would you compare Mamadou Sabali mu individuality ina patriote it's normal for mama kande man from APRC amam branch from atata patio form there's nothing wrong with that right that's normal but Ibrahima Silla kata garbage put on the radio and am bepare anyon ke kula ite mol tofola manane ma mejo Mamadou Bodian tofa dala ya lonne if you have the audacity pour ka gare wale a tofo Ibrahima you are a minister you parale ke ikanta motite attaque la moto kono jumala de te bully la jang ikafe ka molu bully le atolle be molu bully kan using the state machinery allo to janale sur radio sorong 1 month ale King FM sorong 1 month ngo amnesty yolo fo le reporter ale Madi Jobate arrest jang ale Dr Cissé arrest jang atolle be molu bully kan Allah fete tala social media kata bilo pass ka fo ni meli nendiroke albe mol fengela president ni minister ni député wol malon dana ni wala ngate kela ndiro nyanta mo bamam fi saya mo bati I don't give a hook for mo president de former minister ba mo baleti tol minister bal le fi sayata sénégal baldi wo sénégal wolle karto fayali wo sénégal dingol wolle karto fay ibrahima silla wala nete kada ministre biribe halakiri Ghana yes ntele ngafo ibe halakiri ñu jele you know you were not living good there. All right. Ibrahima Silla lota janne ay kumo fo kele his renegonion akate yaya jame balale bomi la bread and butterleti lawyer dabo yaya jame balale janite ka bala how come mo safa munani ma audio de da Gambia ko audio de da ka foko albo dogo la ni noma but in the laf de même fola ni la londo man jamfa don't make yourself a laughing stock of Gambian people kana institutional individual compare. All right. E kajele bankolu mol ni institutional ka problem soto even bilateral ini bankolu ka deal but ini individual bu ka deal ini bankolu ka deal. There is a variance Ibrahim Silla APRC as a party, right, is very much different from APRC in members. Man killing. Institutional man killing. Just like the banco and in private citizen man killing. The country is separate from the inhabitants. Of course, the inhabitants make the country. Bi munani keta Allah fi daka mol puli. Awa tambedu. La mine etunkara letro safe. Na letro sea. I got that letter. I shared it. And thank you to the sources at Gambia. Ya awata do commande bi le fa nyanta tali dankule ngamara dankule. Lamin tunkara be nyin dindingo noma because of ala UDP membership. Kori kaira. Ami bojon siso hola screenshot obejan. Ami bojon siso ho wala press director. Thank you my fati. My fati fela tonya fo. Ako normally nyinon siloti mo man nyanna tarla civil service ika openly participate. Ako bari even at the hierarchy kebal ba ke katne. So why Lamin Tunkara? Ye wuro membe ko North Carolina. Ite fatala awa tambe du mabang. Prison officer. Me yalon kay barola tisa todo. Ale monekala. Piri adama farira ya call. Alcohol be monekala. Yes, ma punish le nga menke wondo na market hani bi alman fenkal. Allah fita fituno men burbu kurukula Gambia ate kela. Siko ala landi. Ale diamu ale manding kolu to bula nalbe platform oto. Because yabatelom. Yabate man tambala. Because alka muneke alka other tribes will agitate. Adama baro ngalon ne ko biribe diaspora jam. Ite mo kunkili na falal ando hanse mo kunkili na falal. Ite ni fam fala nyi dia mo men bela. There's one thing and one thing only. You want to continue to be president. Amanke ko Gambia le kanu de. Ni lungo niatete Gambia kanu. Gambia dingol la boat capsize of the source of Mauritanian waters. Gambia din ni jël le kasarata ji. Wolone Adama Barrow itata la email meeting o baye in for buffer zone lombang for Sukuta lombang. 2 years ago or 3 years ago, 2 years ago I think. Nite mo modi. You would have declared National Day of Mourning. Hanasa Gambian ka dil lulu le banta. Inyanta kelale. Sako momen fata siata te funding ke wolle fata. Bal wolune tata jaliba ku yate be play kan je. Alkali mo neke minute of silence ali wala observe fo le nyanta kelabang. Atol mo si falleti. Na banku di wol fata. Almal la meeting o cancel. Almal rally cancel. President ita banku address. Ko ni ku yalebe ay religious leaders will command dua fon sabante froli. This is nonsense. But remember Kekana Bangkoka is garbage. Alright? Gambia Banko nak ninto ta dairy. Nga foko haal nga December 4 tatu. Alimbe menkela say nga diamo say nga nyin nonsense stuff. Gambia mandinka kebalu. Ale delegation of form ale diam Adama Barrow la man sekunda for asiku diamola. They have a lot to talk about. Ye diamo seno bundala. ajibe bi mol be ka minister mo furim fulay ko wala jalay ni saba nyaw bi je wala amad bati mo nekan kamfa anu ñunulo minister ti Ibrahima Silla e ka ñulle commande kawol la ali mañalu jibe ali mañal be mambure njaay tiñaro men ko banko kan Ibrahima Silla makede bari bi Ibrahima Silla to kuya men ko banko kan mambure njaay be sina be tende nu te mo bu kama ko moy bagari baji be sina be tengu nin tej mo bu kama ko moy i tolle be kawye yala de mambure njaay be plateforme futala la ko Adama Barrow ko diw olof la appoint nga ko du ko def de Cheikh Omar Faye du ko def de Cheikh Omar Faye olof la he's our defense minister specially created defense minister Adama Barrow moko amon mu jox ko mom alright Baye Lamine Diop tay ko xamne mu ngay yaxa suñu ay billion 1.8 billion dollars Banjul Development Project mom ak Khadim Gaye olof la Mambure Njaay olof la tangara xama koku lan la way olof la di lak ak sosé way Mambure Njaay du taxaw ci plateforme ko ki rifraf bi lum def Sidi Touré mo man ninkoleti bu asedi mo man ninkoleti Alkali Konte mo man ninkoleti president director mo man ninkoleti none of these people will do it Mambure Njaay te lola aya foko c'est Omar Faye olof la ministre la Baye Lamine Diop ministre la diw ministre la because ñom dañ xam sen bop yalla ni ko moy ko fallong i kamere ke nenne bari to la ñi modol bi ci ila fallom bal ya warata alte fatala ñi mandinka ku kacala may muna sise dabole ya dati jang ko mandinkol na alpha ba mi mu ba dem boti mbuka jamfate la koto ala keba ya kan anu ngalon ka dindobe America obe tona fasaka. All right. But I don't want to say anything because he's an elderly man, elderly person. And we enter kulumune la pour alpha albunya. Bari ate follow ya for UDP Congress auto. My man says that boy afo. Scientists people have carrying with the flow. Alte fatala mandinka dingol mabang. Mandingol lo majority ti Gambia. Neither army mandingol le besialaji. Most probably civil service mandingol le besialaji. Womanke ko mandingol le di bandi di ya warada. That is a numerical strength. Like I said, neither America koyol le la pala societe ji. Fingol be jele but they are in minority, right? America yela independent mo fin kili nekana president wala Obama ti fabe folanja na ko tenke we don't know ndolangal te jam mo fi ngom prime minister wote kala tiahanti de pour jam mo color pass nek prime minister jam ni tata Germany fana the same thing ni tata France the same thing because it's all a majority. What the heck is wrong with your brains? Muna to la problem oti alkal karantale and you are spewing garbage nonsense. What platform also? Gambia University students, can you guys school these non-entities, please? Fulus drama, I told me Albe University, Karamana Mendi, Alela Londo use. Come out, Aleta radio to Aleni non-entities all school. Ni masa kunda furi wa meya lonko londi TTJ motije walatine ikaje kala manifest albe molla meet the people store tolla nyadile ka trivialize into nonsense. Si cool be follow meet the people store. Fali oje Gambia la founding father la. Because wo karantale. Karanal lebe onoma. Conscious people all lebe onoma. Alaji MC Chamwol dolte okela. They will never do that. Bibi da bote lola platform ota kena minister la kena ambassador. I lo ka foko minister kari taninten kari mu mandingol. What the heck is this? Sidi Touré immigration na director ifele ka Adama Barrow la sister le pousse bri ya information of you ko o mala o mo personality ma discussion na e moja ya kanu fo Adama Barrow la sister o manya na futul ay raisho ka futu mo manya na o kachala. That's a personal thing. I will never discuss that on Bantaba. Anu mo manya na kachala fam ni Sidi ya kanu aya futu. That's fine. All right. Conflict of interest bidele ni Adama la nyanta make sure la okay na sister be futur gayne bari ne Sidi man kuke still be action sala wotu Adama la tilingo la balade because ni mo president oti hanila bari muso be futu kam moye you have to treat that person just as somebody ko hani but ila futu wo is personal nde wo man teta man tawo discourse la wolo mbiri nga fojam binen bojam fane comment ka ko this is their personal ka ko is true biri information I don't want to talk about it but alla molla 6 million Gambia député wolo alla ko wonte bu ka fo because I told you kan be dairim dorong albe siring alte funti la liya diam alte extra niya ja tole extraordinary session soto supplementary appropriation bill mambure njale wo samana ji ya li jox $20,000 isla each aliya kati aliya bla la poso ko kumo fote diala nak mba folale we have to say things as they are this is about a country fonga tonya fo muna nalte special ordinary session commanded about this politicization of the tour membe ke kan toto anyanta stop lale to yas abemu UDP attaque do lawyer Ousainou Darboe attaque sai man danji man nin koli ka tawle tofo fo la nyanta kala na toto ba Ibrahima Silla Kallo akalaw nonsense for coffee show ha UDP abuga fo patiol be janne ye APRC ko tajele ntol fana me mol talale ale mol ta ngal ni NPP alni APRC pak le say bar munanal ma hanji ko pak funtindi natol mu tonya moliti al ko I told you are genuine. Ale be agreement all ba say with the voters. But the momo e carte of any alliance o mila aferolti. O muite o atandiko. Itebe carte of alliance le mila details of the agreement. That shows how ignorant you are. Because in the motina ya GDC ni UDP the alliance formula, for example, or let's say gap joining SFL alliance form. Ikafo mole ko na details of the alliance mba keep la secret. Mo furindin jumala be karto di la wala mo la fi de karto la ka fo ko ba the details of the alliance nta fo la fo ni winta yalla wo fo is an insult to the voter wo mu nendiroleti to the voter nendiri man tambala ila fi da nga na karto di la bari ka fo joko detail o membe agreement ko non teta fo la fo ni karto fo ye fo ko ba jumale mo normal len jumale be accept la e come itara musu nyinola mo la fede di musola ana rakala fede di musola e kamana nyininga jumale teti e wululal mo jumale ti e boda su jumale ko no pour que nyininga so e bide di mo jumale na di muso nyila ko ha barente o folo foni futu city jumale bokela yalonte gambia te ka ku sifal de gambia yabate diamol ka ke gambia tama understand mbuka understand wala na sometimes kasi len kafo nyim banko where we heading to abemu opportunist to lebe farina banko kan mo kunkulin na fala a journaliste a mol membe struggle ko wala yesta beti non wonte bako la ko maf ali kelo be ke jang ali wuri ba kenson ke jang bi nonsense be ke kam banko kan fankum ndebe ko do sota la nyamen afele Dr. Samate Gambia Women's Life Matter ay beneng ma di jobate funtulay safaroke feminist only ngama do la fola ha yentol bypass le seriously you are a feminist you are an activist Adji Sarr biri albe wala kuma fola fol yal tambindi le bang Adji Sarr Senegal yemen iko allegedly yemen rape alfa ngol alfa ndundi wodi amoko no Senegal ma invite Gambia Women's Life Water mona nal tal fam invite la ji alwe sila lo woli red capeto dial because woli group all formule bari Dr. Samate fala musol nengjang ako wolbe political la just because of mbalen cham ni orders atayami ko le political kono Dr. Samate fana wala yestabil ali ajibe they have a common denominator nanyim fo janne kulumba folale anu de kalo debonde nyim mol membe ka molu nengi ka Gambia doya alte mambure njayna la mol jela jede mambure njayna la molu nitati ka mol respect le nini momo be diam la duma anu hani rali kata banjul alte jela diam la ji Ibrahima Silla la non sento warta bake Ibrahima Silla e ben pousse la mbuka menke mbake la minan ni la personal conversation for la bantaba I hate to do that Ibrahima Silla ntenate tela official konole ndolo mo fula be sirije in 2017 anu nimbe nyum fola ben kallalde billahi wallahi tallahi e funtina ye ñing ko ngodi bam yi alquran mo tay ñing ko ngodi bam ye kuma kangol même fonu office ko ni adama baro yo moy bi abe bayla la cabinet ko non ibrahima sile di mo si faledi palaso dia fanan jareta ñina andu itete kalila ko nte nimmo fulo nembeje mbo chedi kan was there yaya dabo was there mbe to falale pour mol kana be fana myself yaya dabo mbo chedi kan we sat in your office what do maybe director general of GRTS from that meeting itata fo mol yoko programme be keken kairaba iko ilafita pour ntol fana nga representation no soto woto you nominated me to go and make a speech aliya remember len tata no jama hall anu the IEC la chairman of the Sirinji Oje Jallo was there Fatimata Jallo Tambajan co-chaired one of the sessions I spoke there Coach Pasamba was there Ibrahima Silla lewo be orchestrate what the UDP in Yumandia but I kuma kango dol fo dulato mbewo mabola le follow but Ibrahima Silla if you talk more mina fola moli de diamol men fo dulato and nta mabola memune fola burkela hypocrisy tande Gambian you got to zip it up and do your work. You are becoming too much. Minister ya nabita kaburo kono leba. Na lo ne ko yeko dol kele but they are personal. Nte manda wol fola jam. Ela personal issue is not my damn business. I deal with you at the level of the office. All right? Body kana fo be APRC ni NPP la koning individual members of APRC because institutions are different from individuals. Even a grade 6 student ought to know that. Alimol dahandi nalni APRC alliance kala liakel alta but al kanaf alba justify la ha hani APRC dingol fonka dum patiol ko non for APRC dingol manta GDC what is wrong with that? Nothing. Niaje APRC tobe fola bilal ni PPP kafutal ma chow ketale ba bini NRP joint alama baroma chow ketale ba biri NCP kafute ma chow ketale ba NPRC as a party ku jama yole ke Gambia so muneketa kafiriya fo nimmol be kafiriya bring holy prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam ba tro fala gam la ka islam o sembo warati kafirol le botana ila kafiriya la dunta islam ko Ibrahima Silla ngamne mo muslima di ngolti ngamre basic Islamic education so religious studies certainly you must have studied Islamic education religious knowledge in your school days you studied life of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam molle man abadingol fo bob jele dol bi jele wol man tubi bari dol tubi tale kam molu bonni nan kafiriya la nga ñine fo manala Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam afako ha bawo individual le kana woto mbato ni kafiro le pak side jumala ko okay Minister of Information ala la palaso bunya mediam la Gambian wole Rwanda ma wuli genocide kera Rwanda ala ma dua fitina ke Gambia I love my country I don't want any problem in that country bari Africa niaje coup d'etat kake Africa ngatara sirine molbe tajirenta yakela molbe kulubala yakela molbe marabaliya diamol kala man sakundal be sembo jayla mol kam sojarol buka stano e kata tudi non democratic means wala kata Guinea Conakry malla fi wala Gambia ansana Alpha Condé he was very powerful but bring sojarol yaje ko ñin nonsense on ta stop la no they step in ikaje civilian on ka coup d'etat celebrate yake Mali akara Guinée even la banko di member mune woke momal la fi coup d'etat la anonte I will never support coup d'etat all right but what I am going to say here is ningin nonsense ol warata iman good governance ala la politico ke ala la NPP policy ol wafi nyim blado in fact you made the people to it's not an NPP to nali slight degree of fenko soto responsibility sort of. Okay, Babun Bojang, I'm not going to reveal private conversations. I was just saying that. But in terms of private conversation, they divulge because it's unethical. I'm just telling Gambians how Ibrahim Silla attitude Benyami. Yalonte da mama papa mu boja ya fala plava ko Ibrahim ka men fo duma na ka men ke samde mangele. Ana man kente da mata ani mo jamale diamta da spraja. New more conversational record, and I'm not subscribing to anybody. I don't record anybody, and I will not record anybody, no matter what. I will never record somebody without your consent. Let me say that clear. If I am going to record a conversation, I would say that I will record this conversation. But let me tell you something. Ning banko alfalu mani siku ma kuntum tang teng. Mandingo majority ti. Bari bi mandin ko le jutuna yani nonsense diamo me wata mandin ko la manke sila o banko kan de funti tanan janne early days of the transition tanane birim problem o dunta Christian community karanje inin fo gunjurun ko dingolom kombo saw dingolo woti lansaro kaburu ko ko to leman funti janga minority defend. I did the Facebook live. Even some people blame me for that. But I did it because I don't want injustice. I'm not going to be here advocating for my majority over. Majority and minority le kanyanto banko. Go. Hanatara population or minority, they are just 0.0005% of the population. They have the same right as tribe with 60% of the population. Mo bele kanyanto banko. But I'll say see banko kam. Menekata problem oti. Albe si la banko ka nyadile. Alkata platform auto, alka si kilina kumo fo falka wala representation of in cabinet. Why? In government rather. Managing director Karim Mandingoldi. Ndeka ni nonsense ifa Senegal me mendala jaw. Why degelege degmadi rouge pour man nek Gambia. Nka malule sometimes. Alu manyana malla. Ko momo nyanta proud la. But Senegal ko alta Dakar falbe ni siku problem o jola Senegal. Al nanabe Macky Sall made the people told Macky Sall because Macky Sall is very responsible. Adama is irresponsible. Yes, in telling Afo. And I'm not regretting what I'm. Adama Barrow is manifesting heightened level of irresponsibility on daily basis. And the president, if you want us to respect you, you have to act in a presidential manner. There is no if, no but about that. Macky Sall titala made the people ala banko kambenko jai. Aka rifrafo kumandi ka microphone odiala we telephone we ha nguri Macky Sall secretary general bi all of la minister bi all of la Macky Sall will never do that. Senegalais don't go accept sako mo me yalon kala citizenship is even questionable ntele ngafo ni membe nen I am basing it on his own utterance atele ko bama na fama manke gambianot ntema fode nte bukala fika mola citizenship question de bari momo funti taje konte bama natale mfama natale mba nyini kale la naturalization la. In fact ni mu Europe leti they will do an inquest on how you obtain your citizenship. But Gambia, because na citizenship kaitol dita mo lale mo malo ni tata ye fango wafi marse auto molbe sanale ni ko mbama mu Senegal wol mfama Senegal men ni ngale citizenship because Gambia either of the parent has to be a Gambian for you to have automatic citizenship. That's what the Constitution said. That's what the 1970 Constitution said. That's what the 1997 Constitution said. So if both parents are not Gambian, you have to go through naturalization. And you name more a citizenship question. Janibita molu nen na waranke fongo different. Ela naturalization papers or tandimola. Kanela passport or tandina. Kanela ID card tandina. The path that you took to get naturalized, bring that evidence. Bring your Obama last citizenship question. I have a birth certificate or a bondi, right? Because all that have family. So it's important that we focus. Momo Gambia Kano. Iteta nyi siku diamo kela. Mola made the people stop. Nika ke from personal Facebook live. I care less. But that made the people strong. It doesn't matter whether I support Barrow. It doesn't matter whether I don't support Baro. Nanyan tolebe will meet the people's store. But on na fulo mengal ka use amanka la personal posoti. Taxpayers so long Gambia dingo bele kanyan tawol. Forget about tribe for cry out loud. Alin na banko tulumbulo kono. Alin kana siku agitate wo banko kan. I was so annoyed yesterday when I saw this thing on Facebook because some people record and barola diamo lamoy. I don't have time to listen to that nonsense. Kuno Fatsa drama def mo in Tora because Fatsa drama tag me beri Ibrahim Silla be diam kan. I didn't tag Facebook unduntaji. I just left because nte boka la fika Ibrahim Silla lamoy. Alani diamo I make a coffee show ye audio le kinyanam. Ndunta jere nga jabe talabu gara wale kensango molu bi janni me modo mobodi bojam mo kewlete atofo isaje na fana lafte jabila Momodu Bojang is not adversely mentioned at the TRRC retired Momodu Bojang mafo ka man kuru yakede mafo de because kumol fota fana na karola bera benum governor yala but that notwithstanding he wasn't adversely mentioned at the TRRC. Allah fida Allah ni unholy alliance. Allah fida defend la munela ha UDP mol bonin an APRC. Altal kungu takindila no men tata alliance of form ka alliance out of desperation. Ngalone ko alliance almal lal fongola. NPP wallahi na latal fongola. Na latal fongola. Alni UDP ta head to head. Ali nyim parti dol be jolong NPP 15. But bona alka mo nesila. Alka to long incumbe not. Ali parti nani lulu sikaleo dende. Al wo be man secure tandi. So wala na nyim mbojo parti yol membeji. Adama Barrow jutu tatol be la de. Saya ka jumala agenda pot. Wala na ngalan tombong address kunum. Lan tombong mo bukala diamu moy kabrin 2017, 2018, 2019. So Afananko, this is harvest time. Yeah, it's harvest season. Let us harvest time. Let me also make money. But nga funti nga diamula bati what's apolto. Nga diamuralito. I'll pocket couple of millions or thousands. And the bank balance beef ngata singa enjoy. That's why he kept silent in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2021. Why is he talking now? 3 months to election. Where was he? Where was he? Barofonjan, where were you? Where was he? Where was he, this guy? Where was he? He was settling, he's been in Gambia all this while. But he chose to be quiet. ECOWAS troops are still in Fonyi. Atolu niatara yalong mbambadin Fonyi call address la. Nyin jamano mo bele conscious ta. Yala wala na lamin tambabe UK jan ito imo full no. Awasanya ngamara te be Finland imo full no because wolu man satala demaroto tamatele kuninta dunia lo. Atol lafta jamme ma koyla. Mona nalbe Senegal sojorol to la kalilay. Mona la lan tombo mafo as one condition to this NPP. For us to start anything, let's withdraw Senegalese troops from Kalilai. Bari yalo mona nyone ne wala be nyinko kono. Baro la moluko alkana agreement otandi because nali agreement otandi. And Baro doesn't care about the TRRC. Take this to the bank. He doesn't. I'm going to wrap up the show right now. So tomorrow in Bambamas, the program was jam. And in Fatsin Sabali. The reason I came right now, because I'm completely fired up. Because Mbuga understand. Make the people's talk. Yes, I understand the politicization of it. But to talk about a particular tribe and how numerically they are represented in government, I see that as an insult to the Mandinkas. You cannot spew that. You cannot spin that in any way. Why would you just single out Mandinkas? Why? And if you understand, just like today, he was trying to give, and I saw the comments, he was trying to compare the infant mortality, the maternal death ratio in Cuba and other places. And people were telling him, you know, man, dude, put your act together. The population of those countries are far ahead of Gambia. You go and read the comments. Somebody who claims to be going to university, you cannot just put basic things together. You compare apples to oranges. Name 200 people fight a Gambia out of a population of 2 million. Bangome is 200 million. It take 100 and something fight. You proportionally jumala siata. Don't let us yet. Because you do relative, that's they called ratio. You can ratio le compare. And the same damn mistake that Dr. Samate is doing. Dr. Samate is looking at the raw data. The guy is a surgeon, I understand, but he should be able to decode. If you're a surgeon, then you have ability to decode data. You should be able to do that. You need 136 less per 1,000. You know, like I funding or brief. You know, told me that Dr. Samate is the same nonsense level in one platform. He's not comparing the ratio, comparing raw data. Gambia, we have a big problem. So, ni election, amanke chahan election. Diaspora call, yes, yendol disenfranchise purposely. Because Adama Yalona come on support Sotoja. Yelani nonsense game of play. Alim Bengam Bading will call. It's a more convinced no, Ibading will call because it a model force no. Allow for you can a carte with ni mansakunda of ni NPP party fooling wala. Ila fooling the I to left on exhibit every day. Show some respect to the Gambian people. Mboka ilo my conclusion of what before tay. Harama what to this all of. Then 5 minutes. Normally Thursday do ma am programme fee. Londi aralba why su jamono mi bi nek ni. I'm not going to go strictly by that timetable. Let me tell everybody. Su waxtu bo wax ñew dina ñew suma free. Si jamono buñ nek ni amuñ ne waaw dama harbe Saturday am programme munuma ko. If there is an urgency to discuss, I will come. We have just 3 months to election. Let everybody understand. All right? Tay dama suma xol bi sedd. Dama am xol bu naxari. Because Gambia suñu rew la. Election bi du election di tiaxan. Why amna ay groupe opportunity ñu all seen bop NPP. Ñu ngi try to intimidate us. The bully Gambians because ñu ne ñom ñoo nekk ci nguur gi. Ki du tok fi ika NPP ko lay ka foko. Adama is not moving anywhere. Atol lu jumati. Why is Adama going to election then if Adama man see I foko in fact election tekela I'm not moving anywhere. Ni sembo batel. Adama te gila. Ite o decision. Voters will about determine la. The 900,000 voters who registered. Will be verified on December 4th. Of course, the majority of those people say Adama te gila. Of course, Adama te gila. What a democracy. But ite manyala diamula. Adama do wacha. Adama do them fen. Adama do bull. UDP whether you like it. As if we force la. Democracy force neko fare. So Adama amon dole bobu non. Kon do them election. Amon dole bobu. Dafa dem Gambian si choose na dafa continuer waye luma gëna naxari moy ñaari yef dégga nañ si meeting bi demba amna sen ben ndaw nekkat Canada fi dem na di wax ne ñu ngi wax yefi badi ya fasa waye mu ne Adama soose la daf ko joxon sax mu ne Adama mi soose la waye Adama lum def soose mom ci bopam dafa rus because nit ki mu ne soko jox taranga bu bari mu ne Jaliba Kuyate mo wax ne so jox nit ku taranga bu oppa dafa rus contexte bobu la wax mu ne lum doon firindi lolu Adama place buñ jox soose yi ci nguur gi dafa oppa mustadi lem ay tour Sidi Touré immigration soose la Alikali Conte advisor soose la Boa Sedi mu ne koku soose la mu ne président direct ko soose la mu ne soose lan lañ bugaati ba lu ma naxari mooy ñii duñ mun a bàyyi di wax turi soose si plateforme yi Amat Bah xas na suuku singaate keroog mu ne kooku tam dafa def baadi yaa fasa yabaate yépp is toward mandinkas waaye tol mandinko ñun soose ñoo ko def because xam nga lu xew yeneen xeet yi Amat Bah du taxaw si podium di xas poli musu ko def ñii let the people stop dañu war a wax affaire yi loo xam ne moo ite Gambien si policies security sector reform affaire yi agriculture affaire yi suñu wérgu yaram affaire yi dunda bi too bi yépp gars yi wax nañ ko they didn't discuss about dunda bi marchandise naka lañ seere ñii naka la ñoo mën a won seen booba Gambia ñin toobe tata la fotal ya moyle koy marchandise wala dafo bam ya fu min tol hamani boto da salte ya fole bam ye sukuro da fole dulino da fole marché obe koleari ñame marché bi naka la séré discussion lolu de way yaangi wa affaire het lolo taluma wax fi yes ma tay ma wax ko fi te doomi Gambien la ma ngeen ñaan kilifa soose yi nañu jóg ñu wax ataan ak nguuri Adama Barrow mu bàyyi gaayam yi di wax yëfi het si mbooloo boo xam ne affaire yi Gambia la NPP suñu war a wax nañu wax seen policy si affaire yi Gambia ñu bàyyi di discuss affaire yi het yow sa wax bi sax soo ko jubloo pour lu baax mun naa jur lu bon because keneen ki naka la moo gis sa wax bi yow mënuloo decide loolu man teelu ma wax fii su ma wax laay wax de waaye keneen lu ko interpréter man Seydou Sène ama contrôle si loolu te duma ko mën a blame soo waxee ne Adama Barrow jox na place yëpp soose yi ndax yow yaa nekkuloo di merloo yeneen xeet yi because ñoom mënu nañoo gis seen bopp xanaa soose yi ñoom moom Gambia lii moo de indi fitna Rwanda lu fa xew gis nañ ko ñaanuñ loolu xew Gambia waaye nguur bu ñàkk fayda moo tax gaayam yi ñëw loose canon yi soo leen jox microphone waaye ñaata kilifa ñaata ndaw ñu xam ne ndaw yi xeren am xam-xam lañu war a jox microphone ñooñu du ñañ wax am solo Sept Mati Jaw soo ko jox microphone si Midi People's Forum kooku dina wax Saliou Taal soo ko jox microphone si Midi People's Forum kooku dina wax loo xam ne dafa njëriñ Gambien si waaye ñii lu tax du ñoo mun a pick ñoo xam ne ñoomu nekkuñ aw kawye naka lañ ko wax si soose olof kawyewul kawul leta moma yilla kabe futala maka momento ya futande je aka opalle ñun dolu namane mira kabiriye famolo je ime mira ko be suti ala podium la fo president be siri ndami wo ketol bule ka diam wala ne ka fo balof people should be very measured amna ndaw yu bari Gambia jama bobu nonu even though jena la UDP Lara Touré so invite Lara Touré si platform kooku du wax waxi nonsense yi waaye duñ def loolu de loose canon si riffraff si la ñoo indi ñu wax loo xam ne waruñ koo wax ñii fan lañu liggéey boo xam ne Gambia ñu ne waaw kii liggéey na fii xam nañ ne kii mun na liggéey governance they have no record because liggéey GRTS nga dem dogo Yaya Jammeh ba mu jox la scholarship that's not track record ni ku gom boppam doo dem dogo ba Yaya Jammeh dina tànn nit pour jox la scholarship te yow dogo loo wala ma benn nit Yaya Jammeh kum jox scholarship mu pick la hand pick la because you didn't put an application, you didn't go to an interview, you were not shortlisted, you went to Kalilai nga wax fofu nonu Yaya Jammeh pick la lolu is between you and Jammeh. But lefi het man de ku ko bëgg indi Gambia dina la tontu te bañuma si dara ku ma bëgg saaga nga saaga ma man du ma tontu but yëfi lu ma wax mooy Gambia yëfi caaxaan dafa passé. Let's stop this garbage. Adama Barrow dafa devalue presidency. Adama Barrow président bu yees la président bu yaafus la man mënuma understand loolu tax su ma gisee maasi Suntu Touré yi Suntu Touré moom xam nga lu tax mu ngi support NPP ma wax leen ko Suntu Touré mu ne su Adama Barrow yàlla bu mu win su Adama retire moom mooy nekk the next leader of NPP. This is the guy is fooling himself. That's why he's dying for that NPP. According ni Adama Pareta will have to step down now about the Gurumland as the next leader of NPP. This is what Suntu is fighting. Suntu has always seen himself go, he is going to be next president of Gambia after Barrow. Gambia dingolam de ay raiso daga president yanyini bari nga problème men soto bi tay la lan gis Lamin e Tunkara mu ngi intimidate Awa Tambadou su nekkoon NPP wallahi di ko binda letter bi Ami Bojang Sissoho mu ngi binda Facebook di support Barrow for 2021 te Ami Bojang Sissoho position am moo gën a high bu Awa Tambadou moom press director la State House waaye duñ ko wax dara dañ ko bàyyi lu mu def lu mu ne bi ko moo ngi support Barrow ñaata security personnel ñoo sol Lamin e Tunkara sax gis naa netaal moom si boppam mu ngi sol t-shirt Barrow te moom civil servant la Lamin e Tunkara mi nekk managing director civil servant la Awa Tambadou du kare na commandi a fayete fo men du Barrow la t-shirt o dundo because evidence is on social media biratata COVID-19 injection la bi mo dole netalo ke na wolot Barrow la t-shirt o le bala anda tele la bosti bari meta Awa Tambadou target la because ikobe UDP la yalo ni atara tonya they want to apply the rule ndete nala ganka Awa defend ma fola they are fair with everybody but ite Prince Boubacar Sankano mo furingo bulala be campaign kala Barrow go membe information Ami Bojang Sissoho be kengo la because kala palaso ni cement Ami Bojang Sissoho foma la Barrow la ntele ngafo ntese usil anunta fala stafula Ami Bojang Sissoho be diam ka kanto lañu mo say mo kutol le soto yalla wotumo nin Barrow be miton kala Ami Bojang Sissoho la ke MCT yaate bonni jele ya randal biri ya randal ya di juma la siaka jata so wotuma la statta ka diam Gambia be badin kire ntese usil al ka diamol men ka Gambia ka fotana dek soto janne ko mo jamala jikitan na ni yalla kibarol me heb yena telephone ko mle ker ngoy ko bial ne mun nata e ko ni kari na ñinef Ami Bojang Sissoho ane mo lebe kacakan ana ma fa mo kiliye ntel lañi na ya fa mo kili nenu denun ta fo la jam because nte am very responsible because na ya fa mo kiliye dana balon ko kar lañi fo bala ñi ko mo fu mo jamale alright ay ñi ko mo fu mo jamale ndol lañi kari o sa ay teri kuto le soto yalla mu nekante jaxal ñu la koto ika men duku duma ba ni Barroje bari ba Gambia fo mo kartal ci ada Gambia ndeka waru Gambia la lay nte Gambia ko somta kante jaxal frem ndeka jaxal tol mu breed of people and musulman bari Gambia no le seta na du la bunko na jamba kre wala na ya jamme ko the people that were green turn to yellow it's true Ami Bojang Sissoho sa ndol lañu moy mokudo ba na Barroje asa fankel wala na kata ka fam valider sur Facebook adu Ami Bojang Sissoho ma dua mbafala alaman tankala sinya saba biko Barrow wino mu Gambia la kamuru koma 2000 steps backward or 1 million steps backwards but for hypothetical sake naketa itela palaso ita maintain la vice president Asado be Touré batol be jindi la le ngale Barrow moy la ba fokan kala fra mama kandela kala vice president ay Fatimata Jahumba si promise le ko vice president APRC ko ibe la kala so I don't Asado Touré you gone imantara la cabinet fengol fonkono fenkele iko fenkele be kala defense minister wala no ba fam fakandi yamola Lanto Montamba Gambia no palaso ni a promise wala famu akam dolbi je ika jafurle itol ibuke fam control no kamere mo len pengu sako minister palaso ye mo kuma ni kay ko metel ka minister palaso la ilaha illallah woni kay ko ta mo tulobu silo kan sa tulobu dul ministers are not civil servants Fatou Cham Ministers are political appointees. Yes. They can. Ibrahim Silla can do politics. I have no problem. Ibrahim Silla mo political appointee. Civil servant olu wolu man nyane dabla political kono. Ami Bojan Sisho is under Nuha Ture. Nuha Ture is the head of the civil service. But Nuha te hanila femvola nyuni because Nuha fana malafika bo palasot. Because ninte be secretary general yala. Wallahi feka barola support because support I will write a note ka foke be menkeka. Wolone barobe mbayla. Anuna mbay be press conference commandela. Ma fala ngani neke Gambia be salon dalo mayamba. Bari mulman dankene hale. Because nite kalita ko be tilin na ila dokulal tema no ha toure biri yow rek nyanda fal ami Bojan Sissoco ni manyala nyingala bari be ka sila monela nyinga president le fasade ni nga caution president be mbayilale. So ministers are not civil servants. Wala na nying fam lombal kafo even lawyer dabola fenko ka dismiss ka bandi vice president yala iko fana lawyer dabo balle from Trump. Lawyer dabo what that applies to doesn't apply to the president, the cabinet, wolmanke public servant aning speaker aning parliamentarian. So walati nam ngonjunu fa malam rani bikala brain news because Madam Fatoumata Jallow Tambajang ya jamena na bay minister yala. So never no momo by, but because what that law doesn't, that section of the constitution doesn't apply to the president, it doesn't apply to the vice president, it doesn't apply to the ministers. Well, na Madam Fatoumata Jallow Tambajang, even though ya jamena na by minister yala no, still a Gambe vice president. So Monday man, the man of this the Masaga Kem. Alkara nyim kendi ngo blame ko wulonte kulufay lalom. Melika tiketo juay nang nyimbuka tiketo sa fongoye. Yalon the common sense is ite be Europe janne sinya jelu imanta Gambia. Ite na 4 trips to Gambia. Come on, 1 + 1 is 2, it's not 3. All right, because Barrow is very desperate. Metiketo jola na moli nena. All right, that's fair enough. That's between him. As long as I'm about into Lamansa Kunara, I have no problem with that. But the problem is politicization. But wonga dipite wole blame because ibe dairi mo malum ila ni research mo na be banna ndebo gela ko mo foko tank dipite wol hani tan wol ko ngolandi le ngala ne ko wolote ku bondi lan tolo kan sai ima bondi kan sanji lulu sai ne mena bondi la hani ali nge bula je la jolu collect for January 2022. All right, but sikuo imaje otumo mandinka nengo kakaja mandinka nengo kaja ngawo fana stop le anamake mandinko damati de momoy jolal nenjang mbe wulela nga jolal fasa momoy surwal nenjam be wulanga surwal fasa momoy fulol nenjam be fulol fasa la mute sine na jang sile manyana nenna ali nga tribe ko bondi na ko kono tribe de masatalla ko he is divided into tribes and nations so that we can know each other better. There is beauty in diversity. Imagine dolu finta, dolu koita, dolu keta half kasodi. It's beautiful. Wala na deniko ni baji la dolu yeden ka koyodu ule rimo fima. There is beauty in diversity. But Senegal man tribal issue soto Senegal yep dañu laka olof. Macky Sall du olof, Macky Sall olof la mo lak. Macky Sall tukulor la. Senegal de nga wone man domi Sénégalais la. Bari Gambia ñu tribal BS be Gambia le. Ali nga ñoo buña nga ñoo xoroma. Mathematically nim palasol be talalan tele nga fu man nin ko le ñenta lion ci sosola. Yes. You know why? Proportionally mandingolo majority. Fairness is there. Jang tubabol koyole plasol mara jang. And democracy be jang. Mofi njumale be kumala ja yafo manana antolma 6 black ministers sort of cabinet. Jang hani mofi minister kili nakede is a big thing. Because ila bankolom, italom. Itole siyata jang. Mofi minister mofi ngoy lo Angleterre jang ka prime minister la ñini. ay suma la fa ba so dala ila ban kolom de mo mandin call le siata fullers are next womu ala la kerol te bari does it mean that mandin call le right to on the other make my like bari nte nyim si ko fo mbokala fika discourse ba mo ne kan kamfa this people this non-entities going to the platforms talking about tribe aji am sek bira yo kumo fu molia dolia condemn le ma foko tenke UDP made a press list kabara boto do am foko tenke but samate to soronto ka tef at stop la every day they want to and the hypocrisy in that muna nal buka baro fo la dia mo reference baro ko you are ko nyanta ka fasa wala na baro ko mama kande nyanta ka joinala ako sehu mbala mu you are ko de ko futate man because he wants URR people. Baro recently from a commando for ni lawyer double for local issue. Ako ni mobe futatama. Bari ni URR nkol mo futama. Woto ala kontano buko futa. Something like that. Malum for aya for in that context, but similar to that. Wo mumleti abe badi ya fasala. Every day Baro is doing badi ya fasa. Al mul dahandi. Ibrahim Silla for nane ñu nonsense for janne. Ibrahim Silla wati every day nabe sombalan. Right? Ako Adama Barrow e kombonka jël altani regionalism kuolu bulalabang ako kombonka boa sedi governor wobe NPP le. In fact, I boa implicate le because boa is governor of the central bank. Boa, you should not declare your membership in public. Boa sedi ibo governor leti. Ila political affiliation should be only known to yourself. So Ibrahim Silla le nate because Ibrahim Silla atemang ama alak abuka cool bondino nyota ka diamole because I boa implicate totally manyana for the governor of central bank MPP wobe president Barrow koma. Yes, this other guy, that opportunist Bakari Baji, who ministality ako amu favore mo kombonko leti ñi neeke ministre da kamde mel pengu waaw halal ma jexal programme bi gudina tay te elek dinañ am programme waaye suma xol bi neexut tey loolu tax ma ñëw élection bi dafa important seet nañ Banjul naka la mel buñ leen caaxaanee élection bi nañ leen génn ndaw yi nañ leen saani looya Ousainou Darboe nañ leen saani UDP ku bugg na saani UDP tamit dama nga saani all other candidates but Adama Barrow wallahi Adama Barrow bugul Gambia maa ko wax te duma wax astafurlaay man luma óolu duma wax astafurlaay Adama Barrow bugul Gambia place bi la buga Lawyer Darboe wona bugam fu réew Lawyer Darboe mën nga ko bañ waaye taxawal na Gambia de Lawyer Darboe bu mu doon def pro bono doo fay nit mu jël sa case Adama Barrow na def loolu Adama Barrow na génn lan la def free for Gambia bala mu nekk président na wax nit yi let him bring out evidence fii la toogoon London li jël 9 bosses according to lu mu wax kenn du ko daan dégg bugul Gambia place bi la buga loolu tax mu ne sooy ut place la neex nga wokk they will come up with all sort of promise bu nekk la ñoo wax fan yi moom OIC rules yi dinañ ko construct everything waaye dara du am barke loolu tax Banjul development project because gars yi dañ def sàcc dañ def njaaj barke nekku fa seetal Banjul ñun suñu kombo lamin sax moo ko tane loolu tax su ma dégg ñeneen ñi nekk fii ntema Banjul quality ntol boda Banjul le man waa Banjul la I just laugh at them. What is there to be boastful about Banjul? Wax leen ma ko. You don't even have a clean air. Seetal seen poto yi drainage system is all kaput. Ndox bi is not flowing. Ana Hadim Guy. Somebody want to make program fala jana ala baraka bak. So this is just a quick analysis. Thank you the people that came to watch me. Like nga fo nyame njani election na watiten tolla ninga issue soto Ibrahima Silla wala ñu talabu diamo men na coffee show na nonsense keje ba jabilal nte nabulo ko ma kanam ko akany platform la moyle men ba jala de la moy ka sign fon kubuka kumpajan aka la moyle people that are close to him in fact account do fo be jengala ne ko ala molle ka la moy nte ngi long minister la musolu wala ka login ka programme la may kele trasiri dala ngela gemol be lonne because ministre do la ngala ko mo fo jala musole be platform jibe kam c'est ça c'est rek bam aya kiyay bi ngala ko mo fo jare ala musole kay ko se le fala be to fo kam bantaba nta ministre to fo la jamba ay mol kin kanne tenin ko okay mbe moratorium di lala para la musole be programme la moy kam mambore njala muso ka programme la mambore jakata sida ka jalla moy Badara Diouf ala muso ka nyimbanta bala moy Badara Diouf education minister Badara fo bu ko login de ala muso wala ka login ani yala muso fo account fo nyele bari ndema interest to auto because nke jele ka jibe I don't care ale mo lamoy but muna na fontina ale jibe because ikaslamena nga banta wa jibe ala ma borobe mbaylale so ikamane ila muso le ka login warang ikamane de login to the computer because you don't control computer nobody sees you all right it's a computer mala you login in mol jibe la altol talo ne ka mol lamoy fato babaro na lo lune tolu ate fanan ka jibele bari Gambia mbe programme kum fala jang in 2 minutes ale ñun tupi jamboto jama nkumo man fanu manke fenna fendi ninga kumol men fo with time al kajale na fale jane ko Dr. Samate wasn't up to anything good. He was up to anything good. I'm vindicated with Dr. Samate. So I'm going to be able to what type Dr. Samate manke moti me ala genuine tan telling afo. Dr. Samate ka fon Dr. Samate ni Bitey health minister bebolo. Wo is a very corrupt man for director of public health. Bitey. Very corrupt. Wala ni Dr. Samate dabe fule kili. Mbe kuma kile mfola liye jang ala tubi jangbot. Ala mark in your diaries. Ninyi si ku dia moment stop. Abe ku manele wule la banko ka mala fi men. Alinga stop sign. Alinka na surwa kuma fo platform auto. Alinka na jola kuma fo. Alinka na sarhule kuma fo. Mandika kuma fo. Alinga banko la development plans or co-discourse. That's what binds us together. Mlafita Adama Barola mulu dani la nyina mbela fa Gambia no nga yamaro ki Barola mulu kan. E kana Gambia mala siku wala. Adama ya stop ka siolo invite state house. Adama ya stop ka tribalism sama nang politiko kono. Adama bota UDP mento loya usenu dabo alkajele mulu kata manja political bureau. Kafol le kataji. Al nana yamale ko si kare le tata Adama akore ko na manaki. Hani. Deko wojiko tala. UDP la political rally aldana je funding ko di am tajiko kare mo manding kolti place de la parties yola anata nyum furia kumol dorong right in front of Adama Barrow nale fundita len jabi mbal jabi lale I'm not going to let this topic down nale jabi suba wularo mbal jabi la wularo nale jabi wularo sama mbali o sama mbal jabi I'm not going to let this tribe issue down. Whoever wants to bring on because ngajala safiroke akaka na jumale jabi something for Bina Insula ajabi niente jabi be jabi la and I'm going to challenge you on issues. We're not going to let this tribe issue down because it means so much to us. Alkana molla banko mala nita banke banko lansaroti ndolma banko lansaroti. All right, we love our country wala naka luntangolu semben tuya baki faye tambi aka tinya role sama na banko kam luntango lim fitino bode be kala bagasol pakleta Sierra Leone aketa jele gene civil work na Sierra Leone Nigerian all yela national sol bondi British all nata ye European all they flew the Europeans out anybody with European passport ye bondi ibuka jibe for me British solid ila helicopter be lori anybody with a German or a French passport a British passport bang kete bondi le Sierra Leone no mantuji ko wol mantalu la sota ya dole bulul kuntu ya dole so short sleeve la ya musu konomal kono fara bari foreigners all yol be evacuate because European will ko tulila citizen all right even Nigeria the superpower of West Africa all van ela mol mondi jeli ntolo Gambia no le tutaje at the mercy of God at the mercy of the rebels. Because Gambia mo resources soto ka pleno ki kere la national no bondi. So alingam na banko protect. Tomorrow I am going to start with this, and I know my co-panelists are going to add their voice to this. We have to put a stop to this nonsense. It got to stop. Almamulu Gambi aldiamu nyinkola. Gambi almamulu aldiamu. Atolo naldiamta mul kala kumul moy. Alal bulo liki jimma sekundaye. These are the things that Lamin Jai mo furingol. Inyanta kanyina for because Lamin Jai sa ube kuri nyinola. Lamin Jai has been bought. Ntelenga nyinfo. Abubakar Jawara ka kururi Lamin Jai. Ntabuga mo accuse kensengere. Abubakar Jawara, Lamin Jai is on the payroll of Abubakar Jawara. Wala na abe safuro beke ya ka monati praye ke attack dogged on UDP. Alen kakara danku nganyim fali ntebuka Lamin Jai danku. Yalo nyim mo sifal how to nullify them. Al kakari la screenshot ol fontal ka fa Facebook auto. Ndiamu telefon batata. Ni ka Lamin Jai la fengo share. Ite ko ka jabile ikala kole wajabendi. Ale PR understand. Ale media work understand. Ni Lamin Jai UDP saf ala ignore. If possible for more Canada comment. Ale MPP or damabule comment. Then what? Mba neutralize la wala nyama. Dese go said le moma nyaka so non dilale. Ni nyaka sinan kan nyaka silale. Ngo jam mo control jam. Ni ma mo la fon like abula je ya nyaka sala. Na e ku kuntan ye safero je kala safero ri la de. You can comment, you can like. Why should you care? Ni fana ya safe just ignore them. They are nobodies. Everybody is making yourself important. Who is important here? Every Gambian citizen is important. Moma important more today. Because mbenga katekese kile nasoro. Mbenga identity kile nasoro of being a citizen. All right, I don't care you sleep in a skyscraper, you drive a Rolls-Royce car, this other person is drive Elcat or whatever. Doesn't mean you are better than him or her. Stop this inferiority complex. Lamin Jai na nonsense of UDP call alal nya kasala. Alkana la fensea. Alkana talia. He is using UDP to be famous. Alba dikala. Ntola modol fana bije diam nya kolayatale. Modol bije fengo fa react. Why you want to give these people opportunity? Lamin Jai yalo ne ko nonsense of it. Or UDP call a screenshot of class. You know what? Let me do it more. But nali ya neutralize ko sehu sedile ya nya kasala nyame. Alnana ya jale Lamin Jai la fengo screenshot ngase ya. Lamin Jai muntuma. Lamin Jai muntuma. Omar wale fengo we bunya men soto ani respect birabe wol platform do. Nyima soto. Biko Omar wale wole angale kan moyati. Wole angale kan safero moyati. Wole ka fam he is more articulate. Nyime ala ngona be interview like a grammatical mistake or men fo be je sa be continue na mo dole be Europe ja kam ko hani defo men angale ko mombe ya bala fo ngale ko nyi angale ko be baramale. So ala nyina la kola. All right? Ala bulaji bal danila al kakara la fensea benyi yamaro bambani la sama na tata la of some people official na ya safe ala di read al yal nyakasi al kana screenshot ok al kana ke WhatsApp group hold. Please stop it. The guy is a nobody. He is bitter because of UDP dingole boycott or menkenke walati nako sign he is going to come on us. Ala bulaji let him do it. But ninga nyaka sala ko he is non-existent. Among exist. We will neutralize him. UDP ala ku killing Kenya jande social media na influence of the back. Ninga ndabo mel na koto ela kubuka saf. Ala jibe. We got the most successful platforms here. Political party Jumalayano. Apart from member Kiri. Political party platform will become FNCO Soton and in Kerfatu Nibe ni major interview. Yes. But now to these other platforms, ima waran tolti. So munana menu mbojo normal. Just because somebody went and create something official. Ni Nancy Sao for go Nancy Sao official. Juma le to no la. Nancy Sao Nancy Sao official. So I'm going to stop this here. So I intended nga momo be UDP ibe la min jala screenshot of share la nte fongotete dankola. Nte fongotete dankola. All right. Because mbalo na ko itele la min jay be atol be kanyantale. Don ale kakari ñu share lolke. Al kakari ñu share lolke. Share rol nini moment kukri ni mobe la patio attaquant unfairly. Inya kasal. Don't stop la be no for UDP now after UDP criticize. Fair enough. UDP is a democratic party. But if you go NPP criticize, NPP Barrow government be in power. Ibuka fem fall la ko say ñaati li because of boycott. Boycott ka kele hani ya Angleterre jang. Ndola prime minister inane BBC boycott jana 10 months ibuka tela programme ot. But Angleterre jam chow man ke jande. And that is the government of the United Kingdom. Prime Minister's office, they boycotted BBC. Because party dollar for Labour Party lo mi tata no Liverpool iko newspaper dollar be jekwela mol kana sang. Because wole fene save they call for boycott of that newspaper. So what's wrong with that? Boycott is part of democracy. But it is undemocratic. Gambia can you nonsense if almost anyway. So cool that I got to go to sleep tomorrow. I'm going to work anyway, but luckily I'll be working from home tomorrow. That's why I'm still here. Let us try. Thank you, Ndeye Fatima Jammeh. Ite wo kungo fatale ko fenko. Wala na I respect you. Kungo fata back. Momo kunta yalu alinga sto Facebook. All right. Silence is golden. You think you are attacking somebody, you are in fact inadvertently Ibamari profile. The more you share somebody, the more people see the person. Almajale laminja popular ni mole Facebook or Jumale laminja official lon temalon no, but because of this sharing, nkaje say mobi kangalongo laminja page soto laminja official. All right. Ala baraka bak alama suto kero siala. Nancy Sao ale kodi jelle soto siatul. Ale kodi jelle soto 50,000 number. And thank you, Nancy, for the coverage. Yeah, menke bantabay, much appreciated. Even though ngaje ko molbe against kanne ko la video buka ila video buka correct. But half a loaf is better than nothing. Nancy be domoro lanu. Well, I didn't know, but I mean the coverage was good. Thank you so much for doing that for us. I think I've got a couple of announcements to do, but that will be tomorrow, inshallah. Tomorrow, Bantababe Dialal, inshallah, will Kadim Rasul bin Alajane. And in Tungo Malena, Fatu Seni Sabali will represent the ladies here and my humble self. Okay, $50,000. Thank Barakabake Binta Baranina. Barakabake. Wow. So Seattle level number 1, pole position right now. Following Atlanta Nata. And remember the gas chapter is also doing fundraiser on the 2nd, I think. Then it will be party leader ballot start on October 4th, inshallah. I cannot discourage because Kunung Dolen call Yahantola model Vananga discourage. Say really ha Adam Barola Moli Feleco combo talent guy in Toleta. O jambur lon komboti anu halatara jambur be nga ko nyum video yalon te bring nga jibi inte ka nga zoom I zoom into it nga dindi ngol ye faare nje tap ala korosi kende ke video ni kono dindi ngol be faare nje bari to buka je because he can screenshot like Max Jones eta la ni image so tay be de da then ya kin to fo balikari me alongo he's a loose cannon now ndo fo balikari ateta sia. All right. Wala na ako instead of abafla breathing space ako breathing space abe korontorine abe osafela so unga mari ko I'll calm down combo inshallah UDP will sweep the polls in combo UDP be bakaw winna UDP be sukuta winna UDP be Brikama winna UDP be Gunjur winna dolla busumbala UDP ba winna inshallah. All right. Jara inshallah UDP be je winna Badibu UDP be je winna Kiam UDP be je winna. All right. Banjul can go either way. This is my prediction. Don't be surprised UDP and Banjul win. Even though some people may think Banjul is going to bring surprise because the race is going to be very competitive in Banjul. URR be talalale. Baro ya mera ko URR bate ko UDP, GDC, and UDP, NPP, GDC la wala be URR talala. But nyomi wulo kono jana mo wol kalang long. But I don't want to stick my neck out for Nyomi. All right. They are very unpredictable, Nyominkas. So I don't know. But this safe Nganin Dual Memfo, UDP will edge. The results will continue. Keep eye on that. Well, I think ite combo win no iman support sort of Bakau, iman support sort of Sukota, iman support sort of Brikama. Ite ka kibir dula Jumala, Jambur. Yes, Jambur has got votes. But Jambur doesn't have the lion's share of votes in Combo. All right. Combo South, more vote is 60,000 votes for 64,000 for 62,000. Moment that I 50,000 sile. 50,000. Moment that I 10,000 of them sile. So it's all more direct, more big kafun be Borla Rico. KMC UDP will win. All right. UDP will win KMC. Yes. We'll win KMC, will West Coast. So Nyomi, I will wait for the Nyominkas to predict. I'm not going to predict. All right. Fonyi will be divided. But the UDP will definitely beat NPP in Badibu, in Kias. But ila mol fonga fa majanko sa musa ya fole di. Inte ma fole. Majanko sa musa said, ako UDP be win na Kia, Badibu, and Jaras. He said it. I have left. All right. So if Majanko Kamusa can say that, and Bakau Mamre be 300 votes from Sotala Bakau. I don't think so. All right. So Allah Barakabake, I'm going to wrap up this program here. Allah Baraka. So thank you for being here. And it's already the 30th of September. It's early hours of the morning in United Kingdom right now. It's 1:03 a.m. in the morning. Allah Barakabake will be here tomorrow, inshallah. Allah Baraka. For some. Nancy Sawa ila mo nga block le Ibrahim Silla. I follow them block. Atata on block somanda brigul na rem fana nga block. So sa mbukala kumaje nka jele mol ka screenshot. Mbukala finje. So maybe nite kala cool je ka screenshot ka kinyana. Na nonsense affaire ka screenshot nyana. Malam fa e be fana block la because he's on a blocking spree. I tunko mare na block le. Abe mol block tam. Allah Baraka back copy paste. Allah Baraka, thank you for being here. There you go. This Bubakar Suso, you are blocked. You must be a dumb ass. All right. If you want to believe somebody who is angry, for me to leave to join Barrow, and the person will go and say whatever. All right. That is, I'm not either going to go into that. So I'm not going to go there. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Allah baraka baka baraka Awa Dabo, baraka Babul Bojang, baraka Mama Job, Mama Jerejef. Thank you to everybody. Yalla feke elek ak jama, inshallah. So elek mom Fatim Sarr mom moy jël limelight at the Bofozo. Waaye Fatim Sarr mom mo graw rek. Mom ak yépp lu pa bi defal ko. Waaye léegi gor mom yëfi gor mom yëfi diamond la. Dafa mel nga for diamond. Gor yëfi gor mo yëfi tomarante. Yeah. Copy paste. I stand to be convinced on New Me. I'm yet to be convinced, rather. New Me, until the results are out. I'm a bit apprehensive about New Me. That area, the people are a little bit unpredictable in New Me. UDP will also win in Nyanija. Nyanata Jema Fongalale. Yeah. Allah Baraka Baki. Thank you. Thank you, Ndai Fatima. Thank you. Thank you. Tungo, mbe bantawale tena. Mbe bantawale, I'm live. You're coming up with a lot of noise. Okay, hold on. In fact, I'm getting a very important call. Just hold on, Tungo. Just hold on.
Okay.
Thank you. Guys, I'm going to mute the platform. I'm having a very important call right now. That voice is not going to come on the platform. Okay, thank you guys. I had to mute that because that call is very, very important. I'm not going to let that come on this platform. Alabrakadaka is so good right now. It's quarter past 1. I shouldn't be awake at this time. But for some reason, I've got energy to be awake. Um, I've got some developments coming through. But tomorrow I'll update you guys on that. Thank you to the resources that are really watching. Just a little bit of information that I can share with you right now. Uh, Adam Barola meeting Dula B. This boy was a laughing stock apparently. People are talking about it. Iko nyawuru komaya finish like. Iko even security personnel damaba komo like nyawuru komaya finish like. So bravo nyawuru. Gambia be ko nyawuru won the debate. Yalla wala na if you're an empty head, you think you know. If you think you know and you don't know and you just want to quote Al Quran or quote, but yalla ni occasional, imanaji Al Quran aya quote la. So probably ni Al Quran aya quote lonka ala to for janka Al Quran quote wo nyawuru may not come but on substance, on governance, and nyawuru is way ahead of this guy. So that was the top of the topic, hot topic today. I don't borrow from many people. Finish le. Ala baga baga. Wo ente gelele. Nyawuru komaya finish le. So let's wait and see. So tomorrow maybe at the Diablo Kotengala Dimbal Befengala. So Nyawuru UDP Ninyu Mulkana platform Raka Nyawuru Kije Gambia Anika ake put in their place. So Nyawuru Komaye morning finish le. So I'm on 4,000. Alabarga, good night. Thank you. Oh gosh.